Hey y'all, this is Justin Jones-Fosu from Work Meaningful. I'm here to share with you 3 mistakes that students make in this new academic/life blend. And I want to give you some tips on how to actually avoid these mistakes so that you can work meaningfully. So let's dive into the first mistake. And mistake number 1 is, what do you do first? What is that first thing that you do, right? And for many of us, one of the first things, especially with everything that's going on, the first thing we've gone to checking the news or checking email and even checking social media. And one of the things the research has shown is that these are 3 things that negatively impact our productivity and our effort when we're trying to accomplish something, we're trying to achieve some aspect of progress. Now, one of the things, for some people, it's completely going away from the news at all. But for me, I wake up and one of the things I do is I check Good News Network. Because the research has shown, there's a great Harvard Business Review study, and they found that if you watch negative news or engage in negative news, that they saw a correlation with a decrease in productivity or effort given throughout the rest of the day. So my question is, how do you start off? Now, if you start off in the great way with, like, say, the goodnewsnetwork.org, where you can see positive stories of things that are happening across society, it allows us to start off in a unique way. Now, for many of us, that could be exercise, or fitness, or reading, or meditation, or journaling. But the first thing that you do should not be checking social media, checking email, and or checking the news. You can check those later, but just not the first thing. The second big mistake that people often make is that they try to be perfect. They try to, even some aspects of productivity, they try to operate how they used to. And with everything that's happening, we have to focus on our progress over perfection. Now, how do we actually focus on progress? Well, the things that we think about, even at the end of the day, what did you accomplish? What was meaningful to you that you made progress in? Right? Now, I can say, hey, I used to run an hour every single day, but now you're maybe only getting in 30 minutes. We can spend all of our effort, focus, and mindset thinking about the 30 minutes we didn't get in. Or we can talk and focus on the 30 minutes we did. We're not going to be perfect during this time. A lot of my energy is sapped in different things and some aspects of stress and worry. And so I have to focus on what was I able to accomplish the last day. Right? So I look at what's meaningful for me in my work life, my personal life, and also in my relational life, and ask, did I make progress in these significant areas? Progress over perfection, and even over productivity. It's not just about being busy. I did this and this, because sometimes we can be so busy that we're being busy in all the wrong places. So let's avoid that mistake. And the third mistake that we have to avoid, or we should avoid, is not having a schedule. All right, I know for some of us, we're just like, wake up, do what I want to do. Yes, right? That could be good for the weekend, perfect. But Monday through Friday, even if it's a modified schedule, we have to be able to ask, what kind of schedule, what do we do, right? So for me, one of the things is I wake up, and now I've been consistent in a habit of working out each morning, and then I know at least at 10 o'clock I'm going to have a conversation to do a focused frog, where I focus on the most important thing that I have to accomplish that day. And then for an hour, I'm on the phone with a buddy or a Zoom call, and we're just focusing on that one thing that we have to accomplish. Turn off my phone on DND, do not disturb, and I dive in. But it's a modified schedule. And I end my day at 3, I realize my effort is just gone. I can't go to 5 or 6 like I used to. But what I am asking you to do is to not just live each day trying to figure out what you're going to do. That's great for weekend. But at least, even if it's just for 2 or 3 hours of your day, to have a schedule of what you are going to accomplish, write it down, and have somebody hold you accountable. These are 3 ways that you can actually be more effective, have more progress, and to actually feel better about what you're doing and what you're trying to accomplish in this new academic life blend. So again, avoid the 3 mistakes. Mistake number 1, avoid what do you do the first thing. Don't check email, social media, or bad news first thing. Mistake number 2 to avoid is to make sure that you're focusing on progress over perfection and even productivity. Mistake number 3 to avoid is to avoid not having a schedule at all. Even if it's modified, have a simplified schedule that you can follow. Give yourself margin and room for error, but still have a schedule. All right? Let me know if there's anything I can do to help support you. You can email me at justin@justinspires.com. I hope these tips are helpful to help you work meaningfully. Thanks so much, y'all. Have an amazing day. Stay safe, y'all. Peace.